Wii Sports sold 82.9 million and Wii Sports Resort sold 33.14 million. We know that people have extremely fond memories of the series, but it's hard to get a true understanding of the sales, since for the majority of the Wii's retail existence, Wii Sports was a pack-in, and Wii Sports Resort also came bundled with the WiiMotion Plus. After analyzing the announcement of the third entry in the Wii Sports series, Nintendo Switch Sports had a lot of reasons why it would be a worthy entry in the series, and why it would likely go on to sell quite well. In our review, we said that Nintendo Switch Sports is the best entry in the series, with variety being the only downside, but with golf officially announced for fall 2022, as well as basketball and dodgeball speculated through data miners, that is going to be a problem of the past. Once more sports get added, it will be hard to argue that it's not the best entry in the Wii Sports series. Clearly, there are many that agree with the sentiment, as we now have some sales data. In its release month, it placed 5th on the NPD, which is very impressive since it came out on April 29th. Then for the May NPD, Switch Sports placed 3rd overall, which means that those strong sales continued after the initial first few days. And finally, in June, Nintendo Switch Sports placed 7th overall, meaning that it has remained in the top 10 games sold for its first 3 months of availability. We now know officially from Nintendo's latest earnings report that in its first 10 weeks, Nintendo Switch Sports has sold 4.84 million units. According to Nintendo, since its release, sell-through has remained stable without a significant decline in sales pace, suggesting that the title has the potential for long-term growth in sales. With updates, word of mouth, the holiday season, and with Nintendo Switch on its way to possibly becoming the best-selling console of all time, the future looks bright for Nintendo Switch Sports.